Okay, hello. I don't know if that beginning part talk but this is Sherry. You know what it is. Open chat, anything goes. June. We have Mr. Smoke, Mr. Andretti, and we have Amber here, a resident of Sacramento, California, and it's nice to have you, Amber.
Thank you for having me.
And what do you think? If times changed in the local area?
Most definitely. I believe they have.
Is it getting worse in Sac? Certain parts? Are you from Sacramento?
Well, I've lived out here when I was younger with my dad when I was like 16 on Fur Ridge, but yeah, it's changed a lot.
Has it?
It's changed a lot.
And
but I think it's getting worse, everywhere pretty much, because
it really is.
they'd rather move out of the Bay and commute than stay in the Bay because of how expensive it is. So now we got all the promotion that was in the Bay out here as well. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's definitely changed.
Yeah. Well, I know. So what are the prices like in the Bay to live? Space safer, correct?
Like a
Bay
loft,
is safer.
Like a loft or like a studio apartment, you're looking at least 1,000 easy.
I pay 1,100 here.
Yeah.
For what, 2 rooms?
Yeah, you're talking
because of my
about
dogs.
a little, like one
Yeah.
room is everything.
Yeah.
$1,000.
Yeah. I've had some problems here. We had some problems here. We had the bomber boob, and it's on my page. And I had a bomb placed in my oven, and it went off. And I had some bad things happen here. I had a home invasion. It's pretty scary. And then I called the big boys in. And I'm not scared anymore. So, and they don't bother anymore, sometimes you have, it's pretty though. Pretty beautiful pool. But, I was looking and I saw a house for rent, Amber, at 880 at, it was called a place, Fair Oaks. Is that, tell me about Fair Oaks.
Fair Oaks, I like Fair Oaks.
Yeah.
It's
880.
basically outside of Carmichael.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. You can take your guys' name and take you straight into it.
I was paying 1,100 back in Pennsylvania, plus utilities. Now I only pay what I pay here because of my dogs. There's a $200 fee. There's a right. But other than that, I'm used to. I like it because everything's included. I had plus in Pennsylvania, so.
Right, in Missouri, same in Missouri, because I was in Missouri for 4.5 years with my mom.
Yeah.
I had a 2-bedroom apartment for me and my son out there where it was like I paid nothing but my utilities every month.
Yeah.
That was it. Which wasn't nothing but like 40 or 50 bucks maybe most of the time unless it was winter. And then whenever I did get a job, it's only 30% of whatever your income is.
Right.
So it was like, you couldn't beat that, especially being a CNA, and freaking making graveyard hours on top of that, making CNA wages.
Since I came out, actually I brought a little break on my bills because of, like I said, that, that house wasn't anything great about it. Getting on, moving on. What would you tell people? What's so great about California as a state? I think it's fantastic. I mean, you say your opinion. What makes you so attached to it?
Well, mainly my kids. That's
Your kids.
why it sucks.
So
it
is family orientated because a lot of the
depending on. I mean, that's also iffy. I mean, depending on your values, where you were raised, stuff like that. I mean, if you were raised out here, then yeah, I mean, it is very family oriented. Like,
I think it's
Modesto, for instance, the Rose Garden across from the McKinley Mansion. That's where I was married at.
Yeah.
And that's been there. It's a historic land site.
Yeah, I think it's very homey, and I think it's in Sacramento. I've been in Los Angeles, and I've been in San Francisco. I've been around. And, I think all areas are very loving, and I don't see anything. In fact, people told me, hey, that's your son. You can't be that. Because I was having problems when I first came out here with my son. And now it seems like it's mellowing a little bit. And you know, they insisted, and they worked with him, and God, you would never see
Yeah,
that.
we
You would
definitely
never
have
see that in
ample
PA.
opportunities out here for people, you
Yeah.
know,
You
for
would-
numerous different situations. Like my children, they have autism, for instance. My youngest was born in Missouri, so I brought him out here because it's more up to speed with the medical equipment and stuff. He's gotten into developmental freaking classes that he goes to all the time. He's in speech therapy. He's in all these different great classes where they like do hands-on with him and bring him
Oh, I think
up to
California's
speed,
great.
you know, where he pretty much should
Yeah.
be, opposed to getting teased like all the other kids, you know, that be in special needs classes and stuff.
You know,
and I think that's great. I think it's
Yeah.
wonderful, you know, to have, and not many places have it. Like Missouri, they don't have that.
It's
California
just,
does.
it's just, you know, I just don't think, you know, everybody's not up everybody's ass here. You know, it's just, you know, when you ask somebody for help, they give it. Where I came from, go back off. And if they do say they'll do it, they never show up. You know, people don't want to get involved, but I'm just totally shocked how family. I mean, they were correcting me that I was the loud one. You know, I thought it was, you know,
Family's
crazy.
not even
It's a
family
beautiful.
nowadays, though.
It's clean. California's clean. It's just, you know, I know this thing with the police was wrong. You know what I mean? And you know, it happens every so often, and it's wrong. But what are you going to do? What are we going to do? But they seem like they're pretty fair to certain people here, and you know, as long as you're, you know, okay. I mean, trust me, like I said, you know, but I mean, you know, and I asked the people around, you know, like, you know, but I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to get into politics because, you know, I hate politics, and
Because everybody
yeah.
always is going to have their own
and
opinions.
you know what I say about try not to put yourself in that situation with a police officer. Just try, everybody. It's a very stressful job.
My name is Bennett. I'm
It's-
not in it.
Yeah, it's a very stressful job, and
Yeah, I had an uncle
It's-
who was a police officer. He was the head watch commander.
it's very. I was married to a detective for 17 years
The
before he
closest I ever
died.
was security.
Yeah, they're very. They get very hostile. You know,
Well,
they
I
just
mean, look
see
at their
bad
work,
every
look at
day.
their workload, though. You know,
Yeah.
on top of that, I mean,
Yeah.
the stuff they deal with daily,
Yeah, you know, and
and they got to take that home with them and on their conscience
you know,
and everything else.
my thing about this protesting, let them protesting. We're in a free country. Let them protest. If anything's wrong, but let them. They'll get tired. They will stop. But I hope they stop down here and give me
Like
some
anyone
goodies.
else, they're trying to relieve the anger.
I hope they stop
and-
down here and give me some goodies before they get tired. You
I
know.
mean, how else are they supposed to relieve their anger and tension, though, for what they're going through, for the loss of, you
Now,
know?
did that guy call for backup?
I don't know. I don't know really. Now that you ask,
Well, if you put a knee on the chest up to the neck, you're going to suffocate somebody.
Yeah.
And that guy had to be scared because he did refrain him. He was a big guy.
Excessive force.
That cop was little. He could have overtaken that
it
little
was
cop.
excessive force,
He
which
was
was
scared.
not called for.
He was terrified. And I know.
But that's not the first time that they've been known to use excessive force, though. Either.
Oh, well,
I mean,
Pennsylvania always uses it. Pennsylvania's terrible.
I mean, they're taught to disarm or to just detain before using
And now-
that type of force.
I'm friends with a lot of, you know, because of my business, I'm a reader. You know, so I help them on cases and stuff. You know, especially if there's a missing child or a pedophile and, you know, a rapist in the area. Those are the cases I work on, or serial killer.
It's a gift, but it's a curse.
And, you know, it is. But anyway, you know, cops are different people. Don't mess with them if you don't have to. Don't mess with them. Try to obey the rules as much as possible. But anyway, most of them would say, you know, we want to come home to our families too. Most of them are Jaguars. I hate to say that. I hope don't get mad at me out there.
no,
Don't get mad at me
I
out
agree
there.
so far.
Most of them are Jaguars, but the ones that are smart, they say, Sherry, we just stay in our car, turn on the lights, and a few of them will run because maybe once or they don't want to get arrested. Then you turn the siren on. You sit in your car until you have backup. You know. And then by the time you get out, bang, you bang on the door. There's about 4 left.
Right.
But,
They
you
scatter
know,
like roaches.
Yeah. So they get tired. Just let them know. That's the smart way to do it. You know, I don't know. It just is a sad thing. But that's been here since the beginning of time, unfortunately. It'll be here to the end of time. You know, I don't,
I personally believe that end of days is here.
I mean, my dad got punched in the eye.
That's
at
what I believe.
Christmas
that
Eve.
It's end of days, basically Revelation. We're living in Revelation to an
No.
extent. To an
Not
extent.
yet, babe. Yeah, a little bit. A little
Because
bit.
I
There's
can
warnings.
see little signs of what it speaks of in Revelation.
First of all, this country will be all mulatto race. And you can see it coming in. You can see it coming. You can see the mixed marriages, and that's it doesn't say anything wrong about that in the Bible, but he tells you to start looking for that, and then he also says, look for no land,
Yep.
no
They're-
oceans.
It's getting to
that'll
where
be
they're
dried up.
building on everything.
Yeah, corporations, we still.
You never plugged it in.
Oh, shit. Hold on, please.
That's why I was
See
walking
if
around.
I don't know if that. Here, let's get over
Let's
here.
do it.
Wait a minute. I can edit it. I'll edit it. Oh.
There. No.
Okay.